Hey, outdoorsnists, we're outdoorsing again. Some van camping. We're at Camp Kelly this time. I would have picked somewhere more interesting, but you know what? It's Monday. I'm on vacation. My plan for today got changed, so I said, heck, why not? I'll just go out and do some camping. It was like later in the day when I decided to do this, and I didn't want to drive all the way up into the forest. So this is a nice little spot. Anyway, maybe some of you remember from a couple of videos ago, I scoped out this gigantic spot and had a little bit of spot envy for it. So I'm back, and we're gonna do our camp right over here. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Got a nice big rock to reflect the heat. Got a nice pit here. It's like people left us some woody goodness. Woody good. Ew, left us some firewood to burn. Oh, I didn't notice this. It's like somebody's painted crap all over this rock. So, what do we got over here? More rocks. Some crap bolted into the tree. That's lame. Like some kind of blade almost, isn't it? That's loud. There's a little trail that goes behind. Okay. Oh yeah, the chair. We totally have been here before. That's the... We'll go down there and inspect it more. Yeah, okay. This will be another edition of the Trash Chronicles. I think on the last video I got the idea to go around and pick up garbage, and it's like this site left us with some. Not as trashed up as the last time we were here, but whatever. What time is it? It is a little past 6 o'clock, so kind of late actually. I didn't bring anything fancy for dinner either. I just brought some canned chili, and I'll probably just eat it out of the can. Won't even bother to heat it up. Anyway, I'm gonna get set up, and this might be a very short video, depending on how much garbage we can find and adventures we can have. All right, let's go look for some trash. Let's go that way first. Got a bag, my glove. So this will be another entry into the trash files. Ooh, what do we got? Piece of plastic. Looks like somebody walked through there, didn't it? Oh, we can also play our favorite game called What I Forget. And I'm going to start off with, I forgot my sweatshirt. And that's going to be a problem because it's going to get kind of cold this evening. But fortunately, I have a blanket I can wear, and I'll have a fire. So, that's okay. Not enough to wreck the camping trip. Although, I was a little tempted to just head back to the house and grab it and come back, but by the time I get back here, it'll be like pushing 8 o'clock, so... I'll be not that late, but I don't know. I just don't want to drive. So. Yeah, I'll just wrap myself in my whoopee blanket, and I should be okay. Alright, I don't know how far we're going to go. I just got this bag, so the amount of not trash, that's a piece of bark. So, the amount of trash I can actually pick up is somewhat limited, so... Whereas if I go way down to the end of here, I bet you anything I could fill probably a couple trash bags full of nonsense. A little off the beaten path for this stuff. No, I don't want to think about what it is. What else is here? I feel like I saw something. Rock. Again, don't want to know. So I got a glove back here. Anything? No, nothing. The mushrooms would be cool, but you know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Ugh. Is that the lid? Son of a bitch. Alright, you know what I'll do? I'll be on my way back. I'll grab that and just take it back to the camp, and then I'll figure out what to do with it. Free trash bin maybe, but I gotta throw the trash somewhere. Ugh. Oh, this is the one with that gross beetle nest in it. Let's see what's going on here. A couple videos ago I was scouting, just looking at the other sites, and I saw this one. And it had something unthinkably nasty hanging up over here. It was like a bag in a tree. And it was full of dirty bugs. Oh, it's gross. I noped out of here fast. What did they leave in the fire pit? Wood. Block of wood. Not a whole lot. Fairly clean. I'll give it a pass. Wait. What's this? Ugh. Gross. Yeah, I ain't scraping up the rest of it. Let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna head down a little ways and probably get sick of this activity real quick. So. Alright, I didn't go much farther. There really isn't much down that way worth writing home about. So I think I picked up like a Hershey's candy bar wrapper maybe, something like that. Ooh. Ah, the bin's not even good. That stinks too. I don't know how I'm going to get that out of here with that smell. Putting that in the back of the van doesn't sound fun. Alright, put the rest of the garbage in here. Whoever I got that glove from, you probably don't want it back anymore. I'm not going to tell the story of the glove again. That would be stupid and dumb, and I don't do it. Alright, we're back. Normally I dump the trash I gathered, and we do like a trash inventory, see what we found, speculate on it, all kinds of stuff, but I'm not pouring this out. I can smell it, it's not great. Like, taking it home in the back of that van's gonna be interesting. I have a big trash bag. I think I'm gonna cover it with that and roll the windows down, hold my breath. And when I get home, I'll figure it out. I don't think it's good as a trash can either. I was thinking maybe I could repurpose it, but it's got a hole in the bottom. Just throw the whole thing out when the time comes. Gross. Gross. I hate it. Well, you know, maybe we can do an autopsy. That looks like some of this maybe was incurred while camping. I don't know. I was thinking maybe it was somebody's whole household trash they just didn't feel like dealing with, but I don't know. It has the look of we brought the trash can for put our trash in after a party or something and just left it on the side of the road. So anyway, while we got some daylight, let's go down here and examine. Well, that's kind of steep. Don't want to go down there. I don't. I did it for the clicks. Oh shit. It might not have been a good idea. Well, I'm committed. Alright. Out of that tree. Get my way down. What's that? Busted shovel, you know, I can probably throw it back up there. That the garbage. Gross. Absolutely terrible. Not just furniture either. It's like everybody throws their shit down. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, nasty old fucking chair. How lovely. If I wanted to get that out of here, you'd have to take it all the way up there. Oh, there's some more. Man. Yeah. This might be like a project for later. I'm gonna get some help with this actually. Maybe Maggie Squatch wants to spend a day on this. There's a tarp or a tent or something. Oh, let's go back up the hill. Oh, what's that? I'm kind of like a heater. Yeah, I don't know. These for pigs, I guess. That's been there a couple of years. Like, I keep saying this, but I remember coming here a couple of years ago and scoping out this site and looking at the bank. Uh-oh. Ah! Almost fell. Threw that with my left hand. Alright. So I don't go over the bank with the garbage. There we go. Okay. Woof. Ah, there's some more. Good Lord. Alright. I'm gonna put this crap next to the crap. And then go to that trail like I said I was gonna do. Alright, where does this go? Oh, shows me there's more garbage. Good Lord. Does it ever end? Trail looks like it's gonna peter out pretty soon. This is probably the trail everybody goes to crap down. Yeah, this is, maybe you could go down into there. I don't know. That's far enough to satisfy my curiosity. So anyway, let's go back and maybe get a fire going. I don't know what time it is, but it's getting to be about that time. Alright, first we're gonna get our tea on. Tea, I've decided, is going to be a mix of hops tea that I bought. Oh, where the hell did I buy it? I bought it when Dad Squatch and I went down to the Civil War battlefields. This was at one of them. Can't remember the one now. Maybe it was Newmarket, Battle of Newmarket. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, that tea has nothing to do with the battle. And I was going to cut that with something. I don't want straight hops tea. What did I do with it? Alright. It smells kind of lemony, so I'm thinking it's some kind of lemon. It's been separated from its label for a very long time. So. Anyway, add the water. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to make tea. Do you boil the water first and then put the tea in it? Does it matter? I noticed if you want to make British people really mad, you make your tea in a weird way. Anyway, that's enough water. Is this stable enough? I think it'll be okay. Usually if I have this tip, it's because the tea kettle started to whistle and honk, but this one doesn't have a whistle on it. It'll just start to smoke. Ooh, I don't like it. Alright, now we punt kick now. That'd be dumb. Funny, but dumb. Anyway. I'm gonna let that heat up and then, yeah, what'd I say? What time is it? A little past 7. Okay. So. I might see if I can use the Garmin to text Girl Squatch and let her know I'm alive. I didn't go far, so it's not like... not a big deal. Anyway. Alright, we're doing this a little lazy. I've got one of those fire starter bricks, like half of one. And whoever was here left me with some paper. So we're gonna start that under there. And hopefully that thing catches. If it does, it should burn long enough to start those logs. I think it already failed. Yeah, I might have already not done this correctly. Let's try it around here. Okay, there we go. It'll be working a little bit better. How about that? Smoking and everything. Well, it looks pretty tea colored to me. Put that down. There we go. Fire's not doing as good. So, I gotta put more accelerant on it. Okay, hopefully that'll do what I want. Hopefully that'll do what I want. Not great. Not great, guys. That's okay. It just needs to keep me a little warm tonight. Because, like, I'm going to miss that sweatshirt. I really think I am. But, like I said, I got a blanket. I can just blanket myself in it and be fine. Is that still not burning? Am I going to fight the fire all night? No. I think it's going to go. Alright, fire's going. Tea's brewed. I think it's getting dark. I don't know how well the image is right now. So, yeah, that might be all the filming we're going to do tonight, unless something crazy happens. I remember the last time I was in Camp Kelly here, some guy came into the camp and just started talking to me. Friendly, didn't murder me, so cool, but yeah, it put me off a little bit. I'm just like, that's weird. People don't normally do that. And while he was talking to me, I was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, there's nobody around, I don't think. There might have been one camp either down that way or that way. It had a tent, but there was no car, so I don't know what the story is there. Somebody might come through down the road tonight. I don't know. It's a Monday, so this really isn't prime camping time for most people, but who knows. Anyway, maybe that rock will deflect all the heat this way, and I need to go get my whoopee blanket to sit under. I don't know. So what I really hope are dogs barking from down that way. Well, do I hope they're dogs? I feel like coyotes would stay away from me, whereas dogs might not. Not that the dogs would attack me or anything, it just might be annoying. You know what? Like, I've never heard or read or seen I've never gotten a story out of this place about someone being like mauled by coyotes or carried off by coyotes or eaten alive by wild dogs or murdered by drifters or anything like that. Nothing bad has happened here as far as I can tell. The worst thing I ever heard was actually it took place up in the other camp place I like to go. Windstorm, tree fell, killed a guy. I don't know the circumstances. But that's the only time I've heard of anybody actually losing it up here. So I don't know what I'm so upset about, but well, I'm not really upset. I just thought I'd stand up and tell you that I hear dogs barking. Not like constant woofing, like just there was one little set of roar, roar, and then another set of barkings about the same distance. If I hear them again and they're closer, I'm jumping in the van. So. All right. I really hope what I just heard was an owl or a bird or something. Ooh. Maybe it'll make the sound again before the battery runs out. Shut my flashlight off. I think I will put some wood on the fire. by a monster. A monster. We'll have to put it out. Okay. Well, if it starts hooping again, I'll try to turn this back on. Alright. Well, I hope those are birds. Yeah, they sound like birds. They were the weird things I heard earlier. Owls or something. I don't really know. I don't know my birds. Could be. Good morning, outdoorsnists. It's officially cold weather camping season. So the next time we come out here, we're gonna make it a point to bring sweatshirts and blankets and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna cover that with this trash bag so the stink doesn't kill me on the way home. And I'm just gonna I did bring stuff for breakfast, but you know what, guys, it's cold, and like I said, I'd forgotten my sweatshirt, so I'm cold. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna give the camp a quick once over to make sure I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did, but yeah, that's it. That is the video. Like, subscribe, and the next time we're gonna bring a sweatshirt and a heavy blanket. So see you then.